Toronto police are investigating multiple allegations of sexual assaults on the TTC, possibly involving a man believed to be an instructor at York University. It all started with a viral Facebook post warning women about a potential predator on the city's transit system, and it prompted more women to come forward claiming they too had been the victims of the same disturbing behavior by the same man.
I thought it was maybe a mistake. I didn't know what to do, so I just curled myself up to the window.
This young woman, whose identity we've agreed to protect, says she was headed southbound on line 1 from Finch 3 weeks ago when a man sat down beside her. She thought it strange because there were many empty seats on the train, but what happened next stunned her.
I just looked from the corner of my eyes. I saw that there was 2 fingers from the person next to me just stroking the side of my breast as trying to be as hidden as possible. And I realized that with one hand holding out a phone and the other hand was under his jacket and covered with a bag, to make it seem to others as he's just playing on his phone, he's just looking down at his phone.
The young woman says she pulled away, too shocked to say anything, and the man got off the train after 2 stops.
This is my regret, is that I felt really shook. I couldn't say a word, my tongue was completely tied.
It wasn't until last week that she confirmed the incident was no mistake. Her boyfriend, who she'd recounted the incident to, showed her this post being shared on social media last week. It described an incident where a man sat beside a young girl on the TTC, placed his jacket and backpack on his lap, and allegedly brushed his hand along the side of her breast.
It was such a shock to me because it was the same exact bag, it was the same man, and it's not something it's something that happened recently to me, so it's not a bag or a face or a hand that I would ever forget. A wave of anger just hit me, knowing that he is out there doing that to other girls.
The TTC tells City News that a transit enforcement unit came across the viral post and reported it to police. Since then, other women have been posting comments alleging they too have been sexually assaulted on the TTC by the same man. Some users even recognized him, identifying him as a professor at York University. The university confirms to City News they are aware of the reports and are taking the matter seriously, saying in a statement, York is taking steps to investigate the matter and continues to liaise with Toronto Police Service. In the interim, the university has made arrangements for the course to continue as scheduled with another instructor, and this has been communicated to registered students. Toronto Police say this is now an active investigation and they are in the process of conducting interviews with witnesses and victims. No suspect has been identified or arrested at this time.
Even though it's just a stroke and it may not seem like a big deal to many people, and people try to make it seem like a small thing, no matter how little the incident, if consent wasn't given, it doesn't make it okay at all.
Now, police are asking anyone who experienced anything similar to contact police or victim services. We also asked the TTC how long they keep surveillance video. They say the system only stores video images for up to 72 hours.